Well said.
Honourable member. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Canadian Forces members are worried about the fact that the post-living differential could be reduced by half as of April 1st. This benefit helps the families of soldiers to deal with the high cost of living in certain Canadian cities. It must be recalled that in many cases, soldiers do not choose their posting. We ask for tremendous sacrifices on the part of our Canadian Forces members and their families, so they deserve a clear answer from the government. Will the post-living differential be cut, yes or no? Honourable Minister of National Defence.
From the member opposite, there's been no decision taken on this issue, but what's important is that our government is of course committed to providing the men and women of the Canadian Forces with the support that they need to do the important jobs that they that we ask of them. Mr. Speaker, what is a little bit disingenuous is the alligator tears cried by members opposite, while our government have continuously invested in new equipment, infrastructure, readiness, personnel. This member and her party have consistently opposed all of these investments. So I think they'll find little comfort in this hypocritical question.
Honourable member for Abitibi-Témiscamingue. Mr. Speaker, last year the minister promised that his government would not cut the post-living differential. Now the minister seems less inclined to respect his promise. But I have news for him. The cost of living is going up, not down, and all families are struggling to make the ends meet. Canadian Forces members and their families deserve this benefit, and they especially deserve a clear answer. Why is this government balancing its budget at the expense of our brave men and women in uniform? Honourable Minister of National Defence.
Mr. Speaker, the strident tone and the hypocritical tone of this question is really what I think underscores the fact that the member opposite and her party have done nothing to support the men and women in uniform. Our party, on the other hand, consistently ensures that the men and women of the Canadian Forces are among the best paid members of forces anywhere in the world, Mr. Speaker. Their uniforms, I should say the men and women in uniform have received an upward adjustment to their base salaries this year as they have in previous years. The compensation benefit packages available to Canadian Forces members and their families are comprehensive, consistently reviewed and adjusted to ensure that they accurately and fairly...
The honourable member for Surrey North.